Now, ancient teachings say Mother Earth, or Mother Nature, is the way things work, and wisdom is acting in accordance with her natural laws. Let us keep to the ways of Mother Earth, because she has mapped it out for us. Let us not deviate from those directions. If we follow the Mother's way, all is easy with no roadblocks. If we fight her, our life is no different than a drunk driving the wrong way down the freeway. To live in accordance with her begins with accepting our natural limitations, inherent and circumstantial. Epictetus, the Greek Stoic philosopher, observes, "For good or for ill, life and nature are governed by laws that we can't change. The quicker we accept this, the more tranquil we can be." Freedom comes from understanding the limits of our powers and the natural limits set in place by divine providence. By accepting life's limits and inevitabilities and working with them rather than fighting them, we become free. If you try to be something you're not, or strive for something completely beyond your present capacities, you'll end up as a pathetic dabbler. The man who restrains himself within the bounds set by nature will not notice poverty. The man who exceeds these bounds will be pursued by poverty, however rich he is. Epictetus encourages us to approach our everyday activities with the same discipline and degree of seriousness as the runner, singer, and soldier display in their training. Conduct yourself in all manners, grand and public, or small and domestic, in accordance with the laws of nature. Harmonizing your will with nature should be your utmost ideal. Where do you practice this ideal? In the particulars of your own daily life, with its uniquely personal tasks and duties. A man in harmony with himself pursues limited natural desires. Greed, the desire for more, is not a natural desire, as it cannot be satisfied. If you seek things outside your control, wealth, reputation, or physical pleasure, you are bound to end up frustrated. Aristotle had a thought that virtue is the result of habit more than it is an isolated act. Nothing good can come out of fear, greed, superstitious beliefs, and wishful thinking. Self-conceit, lying to oneself, is worst of all. It separates you from your natural instincts and results in a sense of disconnectedness. Instead of averting your eyes from the painful events of life, look at them squarely and contemplate them often. By facing the realities of death, infirmity, loss, and disappointment, you free yourself of illusions and false hopes, and you avoid miserable, envious thoughts. Bad things are bound to happen, and we are not always going to be able to stop them. But one thing is always within our power: how we think about them and how they appear to us. Epictetus again. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Seneca, a first-century Hispano-Roman Stoic, urged us to understand our human purpose. We are members of one great body, planted by nature. We must consider that we are born for the good of the whole. Mother Nature should be our inner guiding principle. Mother Nature, which speaks within us, also the great whole that envelops us and of which we are a part. We can excel and live in peace by understanding our limitations and focusing on what is within our control. And finally, if we will remember that we are part of a larger whole and treat other people with kindness and respect, we will realize our potential and become our best selves. Live in accordance with the Mother, and tranquil we will be.